Hi there Scorpio, welcome back to Wild Lotus Tarot. This is going to be your weekly intuitive tarot reading for July 20th through to the 27th. Starting with the Work Your Light Oracle here. See what your overarching theme or message may be, Scorpio. Let's see what jumps out. What is the card that wants to be seen? Here we go, take the top one. Pleiades, double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Now, I've seen this one a few times recently. Guys, I don't know what you believe, but I believe that we're at the start of the Great Awakening. And, you know, some of us do have other missions here. I mean, you may have heard of star seeds. You may have also heard of light workers, and you may know that there is a belief that some people actually have reincarnated into this lifetime in order to help this. I actually don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this on here, but I'll give it a go. To actually help the shift in consciousness. And you know, you might feel like you are a light worker, and sometimes you don't have to have a big role like, you know, providing guidance through tarot reading or being a healer or something like that. It might just be that you are a really positive person who's always holding a high vibration, and that by experiencing your energy, you lift up others around you, and we really start to move into a high frequency. It can be a role like that. And some of you might be becoming aware of that now, that you are part of the shift, that you are part of the uplifting of humanity. And maybe there is other energy flowing through you. You're starting to open up to the universal source through purging, through releasing, through removing from your life what doesn't serve you, so that you can come into closer alignment. Starting to work more with the quantum field. We meditate, we can open ourselves up to receive, to be the vessel for that consciousness that wants to come through you. Scorpio, let's get your Yogic path card. Brahma, exactly. Deeply spiritual this week for you guys. Yeah, I'm just not too sure what kind of themes we're able to speak about on YouTube, so just keeping it fairly surface on here, guys. Maybe at some point we can have a good chat about these things in another forum. Guess is at the bottom of the deck. High Priestess, yeah, it's all about intuition, spirituality, really connecting with the subtle realms, the subtle feelings and sensations that are flowing through you. So, Scorpio, I'm going to choose your energy for the recent past, what you may be journeying, energies leaving, completing and transitioning in your life. Let's see what comes through. I tend not to choose the cards, Scorpio. I think many of you that have been here for a while know that. I do like to allow the cards to flip or fall, but obviously if it goes on for too long, then I take them. Sometimes big chunks come out or flip, and that's generally just more my fumbling. Here we go. We've got two. We've got the King of Wands and the Five of Cups. Yeah, I mean, starting to see new opportunities through releasing the past, letting go of the disappointment, the despairs that you might have been holding, letting go of this cloak of darkness, shedding a skin so that you can uplift, so that you can rise. Let's get your current, your focus energy. Guess who it is? The counterpart for the King. We have got the Queen of Wands. It's all about, in fact, you guys had this last week, because I remember saying eyes on the prize to you guys. You know, it's all about spotting the opportunities and understanding that you have all the resources that you need to take these opportunities to create, to grow and expand it, to uplift. Let's get the outcome, near future energy out. Four of Cups. I mean, there's a sense that you want to create something else potentially from where you're at now. You know, there is that sense of closing off the energy from a current situation, because there's a bigger dream at play here. Nine of Wands, might be close to completing something, Getting it over the line to a 10, which is a completion, a release. Releasing a burden or weight from your life, maybe from the past, so that you can really begin to uplift, Page of Crystals, and allow new opportunities, new commitments, newfound stability and security into your life. Clarify the Queen of Wands. It's Four of Cups again, guys. Yeah, I mean, it's really figuring out what you don't want and what you're no longer available for in your life, and really drawing a clear boundary. Oh, look at this. We've got Temperance and the Star. Okay, there is definitely a new dream to be dreamed here, a healing, a rebirth, a recalibration. Yeah, and it's got something to do with releasing the past and really uplifting your own vibration. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, because I feel like where you've been investing your energy currently, you just haven't been getting the returns from that, and there's a sense of being a little bit bored, a little bit over it. You want like an even balanced situation because you are dreaming a new dream, and that star energy wants to help you realize those dreams. So the Brahma energy here, guys, I do look in the book for these ones because I don't know them off by heart, but I do know that, you know, Brahma is the god of creation. So just as we're saying that you're dreaming a new dream, you're trying to manifest something new, you now know what you're not available for, and you've cut yourself off from that in a way. We've got Brahma that comes into your energy to say, hey, you know what? I'm the creator of the universe and I want to work with you this week. There's a message here that it's the time to bring that idea into fruition. What is the idea that you've been sitting on but you haven't taken action? It says it's time to plant the seed. And with it, you know, use your intention to sprout it to life. And there's a message at the end here that talks about the cycle that Brahma helps you move through, which is, you know, from creation to sustenance, from sustenance to dissolution, from dissolution to new creation. Which cycle are you on? And this comes back to what I see, you know, I say when I see the Death card, which is that we go through cycles in our lives. We go through like a season, whether it's a relationship, a job, a friendship, a project that we might be working on. It goes through seasons, right? From that beautiful spring, the conception, we're planting the seeds, to summer where it sprouts and we're in the height of it. We're in the romance of it. We're falling in love with it. And then we move into, you know, the autumn where things might start to turn and change. Maybe we've had the best of the harvest. And then in winter where things die away. And then after the winter we have the opportunity to recultivate, to have a rebirth within that situation, or we can close that cycle and we can begin a new spring somewhere else, right? So I feel like there is something that you are wanting to create here. I feel like potentially you have just moved through or about to move through a winter in a period, and then we start to see this kind of new dream emerging out of that, right? So starting here, Page of Crystals, which is the Page of Pentacles, Five of Cups, and this the King of Wands. Yeah. Okay, so piecing this story together, what I'm seeing here, just bringing in the energies to the side, the bottom of the deck energies, with that Nine of Wands, guys, and the Seven of Pentacles, I feel like maybe in the recent past, it could have been over the last few months, or you might be on the threshold of it now. Timing is fluid. There's a sense here that there needs to be something completing in order for you to move on to this new spring and plant the new seed that the Page of Pentacles is bringing you. So the Nine of Wands is really about, you're almost there, you're almost across the finish line, but there's a sense of, I'm kind of sitting in this energy, I'm sitting on the fence, I haven't quite crossed the threshold, and I'm a little bit in fight or flight warrior mode. I'm not too sure whether to bring this to completion, because maybe I'm not too sure what waits for me past that point. But there's a sense here of being quite done in a situation. General reading, guys, you can apply it to a situation. It could be anything from, you know, work to romance relating. But the Seven of Pentacles is very much of an energy of like, you've put in a lot of time, sweat, blood, sweat, tears, time and energy into the situation, but you either stopped getting the returns, or maybe you never did. Maybe the expectations were never fulfilled in that situation. And there's a sense now of pulling your energy back, of reassessing the quality and the value that you're getting from the situation, and maybe getting ready to go and plant seeds somewhere else, because this crop or this harvest is just not delivering, right? And it doesn't come without its disappointment. 5 of Cups. The disappointment of what didn't work out, the harvest that didn't grow, the seeds that were spoiled, the relationship that didn't work out, the love that wasn't reciprocated, the job that didn't deliver what it promised to you. You know, that's the 5 of Cups, lamenting the past and staying in the energetic charge of the disappointment, the negativity, maybe even the depression for some of you. And, you know, the trap with that is that when we stay in the energetic charge of what hasn't worked out and we're focusing on the lack and we're focusing on the loss, we often attract more of that into our lives. I do believe that, guys. It's like not an energy for receive, right? It's a blocked energy. That's what we see in this card here, the 2 opportunities behind this person, but the person can't even see them because they're so focused on the losses, and that keeps them in this shrouded, this cloaked kind of negativity, right? Number 5, it's a conflict, it's an internal conflict, and the antidote to that is change. Number 5 is also the number of change in the tarot. So change transmutes conflict. It's time to turn the other proverbial direction, to see the opportunities that are right here. That's when it's time, Scorpio, to move into King of Wands mode. Now, King of Wands is an entrepreneur in terms of he's a visionary. He absolutely sees the opportunities that are presented and can discern which ones to go for. He's got his eyes on the prize, as does the Queen of Wands, and is ready to take those opportunities, to put the inspired action and to grow and expand them. He's ready to plant new seeds. So you're being asked to kind of move into this very fire, action-oriented energy, maybe a little bit more of the masculine do energy this week. I'm not going to rule out that this is potentially not a fire sign in your energy. Either male or coming across is quite authoritarian this week, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. That might be pivotal in helping you either see these opportunities or say something to you, or something happens and you know you have that little awakening or that aha moment that you've needed. The Page of Pentacles represents the new seeds ready to be planted for me in this reading. You know, it's these opportunities here, the recognition of them as the King of Wands, and then the action is the Page of Crystals. Get on there and plant those new seeds. There is a new crop to be planted. There is potentially new financial gains to be had, maybe a new job opportunity, a new home, a new commitment. That's the Page of Crystals, dealing in the realm of the physical, tangible, right? So all we need to do is disconnect from that past energy. That could be an earth sign person, potentially younger than you as well, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. But I'm really feeling that more of the messenger of opportunity that comes to the person that is open to it, is receptacle to that. Okay, focus energies, Queen of Wands and 4 of Cups. And we've got a double hit of the 4 of Cups in this reading, so it's obviously significant. Now, the 4 of Cups is that recognition of, I know what I'm no longer available for, right? And I'm going to start turning that down. If we see the Rider version of the card, in fact, I might just pick that up so we can see it. You know, there might be somebody that comes in with an emotional offer or moves into your field and you're like, no, I've actually know this energy. I did invest in that at one point and I didn't get back what I wanted from it. I see this as the same cycle trying to repeat, and I'm closing my energy off from it and I'm retreating because I have a new dream. So this is you really being, you know, not available for the same experience again. You've learnt that lesson, you're moving on. You don't want to connect with that past energy anymore, but there might be the temptation, or there might be someone coming back from the past that tries to lure you back into that energy, but you're focused on new manifestations here. I really see that. And I think that's why you've got the Queen of Wands here as well. It's don't lose the vision. Don't lose sight of what you're trying to go after here. Get focused on it. Trust your instincts. And, you know, there really is the opportunity to manifest with this energy. And the thing about the Queen of Wands, guys, is that she really is that great opportunist, you know, much like the King of Wands. She doesn't miss an opportunity. It's like these cups behind this person in the Five of Cups, you know, she will be seeing that and go, you know what, it's not worth it for me to stay in this negative, you know, this dark shrouded energy. I'm going to focus on the sunshine, on the positivity, because I know that's what's going to steer me forward. This is about forward vision now, and making the commitment, taking that passionate, inspired action with the Ace of Wands that she's holding in order to manifest this new dream, this new desire that is starting to brew or percolate for you guys. I feel like you've kind of been simmering this idea for a while now. What is it? Because Brahma wants to help you bring it into fruition. So it's really time to take any action that you can towards it, but to work with those energies. Right, we've got the Four of Cups again down here. We've kind of covered that, so I'm going to focus on the two major arcana here, Temperance and the Star. I love this. Now, Temperance is a lot about getting together the right ingredients in order to manifest this new dream. What is that? What do you need? What do you need to make it happen? If this is a work situation for you, do you need to go and study? Do you need to build your network? Do you need to look in specific places? In terms of love, romance and relating, do I need to do any self-development work on myself? What blind spots am I not seeing? What past triggers might I be holding? What do I need to release? How do I need to approach this? Who do I need to be to attract that partner I desire? In terms of yourself and self-care, you know, Temperance can talk about balancing the mental, emotional and physical health so that we can become stable, solid, secure. It's about doing the spiritual alchemy, rebalancing the waters of life. And it's when we start to bring together all those pieces, when we start to become balanced, when we start to become whole and integrated, that's when that path forward often reveals itself, because we're in alignment with that destiny we are trying to pursue. That's when it starts opening up to us. It's because it's magnetized towards our energy. That's a vibrational match for it. And the Star, you know, guys, I mean, the Star has something in common with the Temperance card. In fact, the fact that it is also a card of healing, of restoring. Temperance, more that recalibration. What the Star is also about is rebirth. It is about divine wish fulfillment. It is making a wish on that star. So you'll be really being asked to make that divine wish for what you're trying to manifest, and working with that energy of Brahma, taking that inspired action this week. You know, you've learned the lessons of what you don't want in your life and what you are not available for. Now set your sights solidly on what you do want, and unshakably believe in that, and unshakably feel that in your energy field, so that you can really start bringing this through. That's the alchemy, guys. That's the magic that starts to magnetize the situation towards you, right? Take the healing journey, get everything in balance, make a wish on that star, believe, feel, then surrender and let go, and wait for it to be delivered. Scorpio, beautiful reading for you. I'm really looking forward to seeing how you're going to work with these energies. Do keep in mind this is a reading for a collective. If it's not your reading, just take what resonates. I think there's always something that does in each one of these readings, but leave the rest. Feel free to leave me a comment if it does resonate. I do read each and every one and try and respond to as many as I can. Helps me get to know you guys and connect with your energies, and really looking forward to bringing you another message next week.